a panel of experts for Becca, me, Alex, Lizzie, and Ian is going to be our host. So for this game, we're going to get suggestions from our audience about what we're an expert on. So what is your favorite type of food?
Anything Chef Boyardee related.
So I would be an expert on Chef Boyardee, for example. And then our audience gets to ask us questions, and we have to answer them in the best way that we can with our expertise. And then you get to pick who answered it the best.
Okay, so audience, what is Tracey an expert in?
Teletubbies.
Shades of green.
Shades of green. Like custom. What is our friend Becca an expert in?
British
Adam's Family.
British dinosaurs.
British dinosaurs.
British dinosaurs.
They have bunches too, guys. What is Lizzie an expert in?
Exotic spices.
Tea.
Future dentist over here. And what is Alex an expert
Jelly
in?
belly.
Ian's house. Jellyfish.
I heard exotic spices.
Hello and welcome to the Talk Hour. Surprise, we're going to talk for an hour. Before we take any questions, I'd just like to introduce our guests for this episode of the Talk Hour. Sir, you look bright and happy. The audience can't see your face. This is a radio show. Can you please tell us your name?
They call me Papa.
Papa.
Papa Rica.
Very sad but clever people. And what about you, madam?
Name's Mrs. T, first name Cav, middle name E.
I'm sensing a theme with you. And you, madam, what is your name? Tell our listening audience members.
I am Professor Snapeosaurus.
I have no words for you. And lastly, joining us with the Talk Hour today is...
Mrs. Greenlee.
I hate my job. Anyway, being the Talk Hour, and I don't want to do all the talking, I'm here to take questions. If anyone has any questions, looking for callers, just put your metaphoric hand up and ask any question you want. And one of our lovely, but really punny guests are going to answer it and try to get you out of a situation. So if you have a problem, if you need advice, just metaphorically raise your hand. Give us a call. Raise your hand. I see one in the back right there. I imagine you're wearing a black sweater. What is your...
Boil water.
How do you boil water? Well, this is... I don't cook, so why don't we start? Mrs. Greenlee, how does one boil water?
Yes. Well, very important is first of all to check the state of your water. If it is green, that is bad. That is a sign that you should, in fact, boil your water. Now, I, in particular, I really like to cook, so I have a lot of different pots of different colors. And I like to use my green one because it's really big. It can boil a lot of water at once. And then you just put it on the stove, and you turn on the heat, and you wait for the green to fade to clear.
That is fascinating. What about you, Miss T? Miss T, please tell us, how do you boil water? What's your advice?
Oh my gosh, boiling water, that takes me back. That's how I first got my dentures. It was an interesting day. You grab your pan and, you try to bite it. You gotta make sure that that's sturdy enough to hold as much water as you need. Pan was a little bit too hot for my teeth and it just cracked. And so ever since that day, I've never been able to boil water, and I wish I could answer your question, but I'm right there with you.
We're sorry about that. What about you? How do you boil water, sir?
Well, you need to take this sodium spice known as salt. Okay? And you give it a little dash in the pan. You can go bam, you can go shazam, you can go woo! Doesn't matter. You hype up the water. Once the water takes in that spice, maybe add in some, I don't know, spices from Chile. I don't know them off the top of my head because I would murder the names. But I believe they're known as chili spices. There you go.
Very good, very good. And our cultured member of Talk Hour, please tell us, how do you boil water, madam?
So, let's pretend that you're going to have a tea party. Maybe a T-Rex themed tea party. And you need to start by boiling the water. You put the kettle on the stove, and you turn on the heat. And then you wait for it to scream, much like you would if you were running from a T-Rex. And then you pour the tea into a teapot. And you put the tea spices in.
I think you just offended one of our guests.
And then you hold the teacup very close, almost as if your arms did not extend further than the T-Rex. Just like that.
What a realistic answer on the topic. So, my dear caller, you were given 4 pieces of advice, or something close to it. What was your favorite answer, and what are you going to do?
You know, I really like the 4th one, but I think I'm going to have to go with the Papa Rica.
Good choice.
Listen, Dr. I know we're the top hour, but we actually have time for one more question because we don't have enough viewers. So, if you need advice in any kind of situation, if you have any question that's burning with passion, please raise your hand. Ooh, there's a lot of lights. I don't know how we're going to cancel. I think I saw you. You look really eager. That color right there. Yeah. What's your question?
My question is, what's in your wallet?
What is in your wallet? What a personal question. But hey, I don't judge advice. Why don't we start with you, Miss T? What is in your wallet?
Oh, in my wallet, believe it or not, is a lot of money. You see, I started this thing where I called myself the Tooth Fairy. Lose their teeth, I convinced them to put them under their pillow, and I would take their teeth, go into their parents' wallet, take that money, leave a little bit for the kid, and then pocket the rest. So it's just loads of money.
All right. About you, Mrs. Greenlee, what's in your wallet?
Well, first of all, I am someone who always strives to learn more about what I'm passionate about, which is, in this case, the color green. So, in my wallet, usually every couple days or so, I'll go to the paint store and I'll get a new paint chip of all the different shades of green so I can learn them all and really absorb them into my brain. I'm not very interesting.
I didn't think she was walking in. Did I let her in? And how about you, my cultured friend? What is in your wallet, or whatever you British people carry around in your pockets?
In my tiny coin purse, I have some tiny tools so that I can unearth new dinosaur remains wherever I go.
Fascinating.
They're very fragile, just like a crumpet. They're kind of flaky. So you have to use the brushes to clean off the bones.
It's like Operation for Boredom.
And there's not a lot of money in my wallet either.
Well, hopefully you'll find some with your tiny tools. And last, but certainly not least, Mr. Papa, please tell us what's in your wallet.
I don't carry a wallet per se because I don't walk on the streets like normal people. Nobody knows this, so this is, I'm being vulnerable here, so just be with me. I can evaporate into spices, fly through the air.
I know you can't see this, but he actually disappeared.
Oh, what a great trick, huh?
Ladies and gentlemen, I know you can't see this because I keep telling you that we're on a radio show. He actually disappeared and reappeared and no one seems that impressed.
It does not work with the ladies at the bar.
In any case, madam, you were given 4 answers, I think, and a magic trick that no one really cared about. So, when you take your brain and ask yourself what's in your wallet, to which expert gave you the best advice?
I have to go with Miss T.
Well, that's all the time that we have. I'm going to go cry because I'm alone on a dying radio show. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for your questions, and have a lovely